In transportation, Columbia's Transit's FastCat is almost a year old. The route helped inspire changes to Columbia's bus system. KOMU 8's Nicole Krasavage shows us how the new route performed in its first year.
The FastCat, that's my favorite route. That's what I started on. I just love it.
FastCat launched back in August as an express route through all of the popular places in downtown Columbia.
The route has probably not performed as well as everyone had hoped it would.
Some of the public didn't know that they could ride it. They thought it was for the students only.
The city says FastCat will not break even by September 30th as it had expected. Documents show that total expenses to date are almost 3.5 times as high as FastCat's current revenue. That means FastCat would need more than $157,000 to break even.
A lot of times they're looking for that transit system to really not take them so much around the campus area, but to take them other places.
FastCat rider feedback does show that riders like the convenience of not coming back here to transfer. Instead, riders can get off and transfer to any Columbia Transit route for free. FastCat's most popular features helped inspire the city's plan to rework Columbia Transit. The plan, called KOMU Connect, would use circular routes that will not center around Wabash Station.
3 ladies I had on earlier, they're asking when's that start? They want it to start now.
The city green-lighted the project and will now look for public comment. Nicole Krasavage, KOMU 8 News, Columbia.
The city says it hopes the new transportation project, KOMU Connect, will be completed in 2 years. Columbia's North Village parking area is changing.
KOMU 8's Nicole Krasavage takes a look at how the changes are affecting the area so far.
Yoga Soul is a place people come for relaxation, but the limited parking space outside used to cause a lot of stress.
We encountered a lot of people who used the street as long-term parking, overnight parking, vacation parking.
The parking pilot started back in February to help solve the parking issues in the area between East Ash Street and Park Avenue.
We proposed it as one of the parking by permit only streets.
Traffic engineering supervisor Richard Stone says this is the first residential parking pilot.
Serving the customers, our citizens, is what we do. So whatever the citizens want is we're trying to get there.
The city made certain streets residential parking by permit only. The City of Columbia also installed new meters to satisfy the local businesses. The money put into the meters goes to help fund the pilot project, including the new meters, signs, and police enforcement.
My classes are generally an hour and a half long. I know the other businesses in the area have clients that come and go, so we need a constant rotation of people. The 2-hour meters have been very effective for us.
With all the construction on new student housing downtown, parking could become more of an issue.
I love all the people coming down, and I think it's great for Columbia. I just think it should be responsibly developed and that there should be parking in part of their developmental plan.
Bring the hand overhead.
Yoga students can now make it to class on time without having to worry about the parking hassle. Nicole Krasavage, KOMU 8 News, Columbia.
The parking program will be reevaluated at the end of July.
Boonville. KOMU 8's Nicole Krasavage shows us the progress on the new garden.
As the sun is rising, volunteers are out picking weeds.
Ooh, they got roots in here.
And watering plants.
We all enjoy gardening and decided a lot of people didn't have access to fresh fruits and vegetables, especially in the lower income brackets. So as we took something that we enjoyed doing and decided it would be a good idea to share it with the whole community.
These members of the People's Food Guild decided to start this community garden 8 weeks ago. Now you can see the idea is already blooming. The garden is actually a collection of smaller plots. Residents donated land here and there, and now the People's Food Guild is welcoming the community to help out. Some of the volunteers are out here every morning, and right now there's no source of water on the property, so volunteers have to fill up their own water jugs and bring them over to the garden. But the gardeners are hoping to provide more than just a volunteer experience.
They're going to be teaching people that want to learn how to do their own gardening.
A big goal of what we want to do is not only just give people an opportunity to have access to fresh fruits and vegetables, but we really are passionate about teaching people how to grow their own, whether they have a lot of space or not.
To throw it away. They plan to offer classes during harvest season to teach about canning and preserving food. Regular volunteers in the garden will get a share of the crops right away, with the extra produce going to local food pantries.
Every little thing that people have done to help us has made a huge difference.
Nicole Krasavage, KOMU 8 News, Boonville.
If you're interested in volunteering, donating, or signing up for classes, visit our website, KOMU.com. KOMU 8 News at noon. We'll be right back after this.
Thousands of bikers crossed the finish line after miles of biking this weekend.
It was all for a good cause. They rode to raise money and awareness of those living with multiple sclerosis or MS. KOMU 8's Nicole Krasavage introduces us to one woman at the finish line.
I can fight this. Somebody else has a worse disease than me. I can fight this.
Shelley Ludwig Lovell has been cheering bikers across the finish line for the past 15 years.
People know me. They come to me. Oh no, Shelley's got to give me my medal.
Volunteers gather each year to raise money and awareness to fight against MS.
Thank you. For me, it's extremely emotional because I have MS. I am standing, walking, fully functional because of what every one of these riders does.
Thousands of bikers turned up this weekend to bike anywhere from 1 to over 200 miles to show their support.
It's just one of those ways for us to continue to stay inspired because we see every day what they have to go through, and not only the person with MS, but their families and the struggle.
Sometimes the emotions get the better of me, like right now. So I get a little tongue-tied. Not only for me, but everybody else that has this disease. It gives us hope. It gives us hope that one day not another person will have to hear, you have MS. My philosophy is, I have MS, but it doesn't have me.
That's very encouraging and inspiring to hear her story and to hear more of her story or to learn about how you can help. Just visit our website at KOMU.com.